Hello dear students, myself CMA Padmaja Buzruk. I will be continuing with the topic branch and departmental accounts. Study note number 10, branch and departmental accounts. We'll be doing branch accounts, accounting system of dependent branch. Today our topic for discussion is third accounting system of dependent branch, which is branch trading and profit and loss account, which is also known as final accounts method. As per this method, in the books of head office, you are supposed to prepare branch trading and profit and loss account. And branch profit and loss account gives net profit earned by branch. Final accounts method. Under this method, the profit or loss of branch is ascertained by preparing branch trading and profit and loss account in place of branch account. In the books of head office, you are supposed to prepare branch trading and profit and loss account. Opening stock, closing stock, goods sent to branch, goods returned by branch to head office, cash sales, credit sales. Sales return are recorded in trading account. Trading account shows gross profit or gross loss which gets transferred to profit and loss account. All expenses, bad debts, discount allowed, depreciation on fixed assets is recorded in profit and loss account. Profit and loss account shows net profit or net loss which gets transferred to general profit and loss account. Normal loss is not recorded in trading account, whereas abnormal loss is credited to trading account. After deducting insurance claim, if any, actual loss is debited to profit and loss account. So if you get information about normal loss, it is not to be recorded in branch trading and profit and loss account, whereas if abnormal loss is given, it is to be credited to trading account, and if anything the branch is receiving from insurance company, that is to be deducted and actual loss is to be debited to profit and loss account. Trading and profit and loss account is prepared at cost price only. This is very important. If opening stock, closing stock, goods sent to branch, goods returned by branch are at invoice price, then it is recorded at cost price after removing the loading. You are supposed to find out the loading, remove the loading and record everything at cost price. This is the format. Branch trading and profit and loss account at cost price. 2 opening stock at branch. 2 goods sent from head office less goods returned to head office. Trading account opening stock is to be debited. Goods received from head office minus goods returned to head office is to be debited. Supposing if any purchases are made directly by the branch, it is to be debited as 2 purchases to trading account. Direct expenses of branch, wages, carriage inward, etc. are to be debited to trading account. By sales made at branch, net of returns, that is cash sales, credit sales minus return inward, closing stock at branch, you will get gross profit which gets transferred to profit and loss account. Then various expenses are to be recorded in profit and loss account. Various expenses incurred at branch to be debited, including bad debts, depreciation, etc. Then you will get net profit at branch which is to be transferred to general profit and loss account. At invoice price, if goods are invoiced above cost loading, that is profit element on opening stock, goods sent from head office, net of returns and closing stock are reversed to ascertain the true profit. So in simple words, if opening stock, closing stock, goods sent to branch, goods returned from branch is at invoice price, then remove loading and record it at cost price. Now we'll see some illustrations. Illustration first. From the following particulars, prepare branch trading and profit and loss account in the books of head office. The Delhi stores invoiced goods to its Patna branch at cost, which sells both for cash and credit. Cash received by branch is remitted to head office. Branch expenses are paid direct from the head office, except petty expenses which are made by branch. Now these information particulars are given to you. Opening stock, debtors and petty cash. Only opening stock is to be recorded in trading account, debit side to opening stock. Debtors and petty cash account you need to prepare memorandum debtors account, memorandum branch petty cash account. If some of the figures are missing, like if credit sales are missing, you are supposed to prepare branch debtors account, or you can call it as memorandum branch debtors account. If petty expenses figure is missing, then you are supposed to prepare memorandum branch petty cash account to find out petty expenses which is to be debited to branch profit and loss account. Goods from head office is to be debited to trading account. Cash sales and credit sales are to be credited to trading account. Sales return is to be deducted from cash plus credit sales. Bad debts, profit and loss debit, discount allowed, profit and loss debit. Goods returned to head office. Goods received from head office is to be debited to trading account. From that, goods returned to head office is to be deducted. Rates and taxes, profit and loss debit. Salaries and wages, profit and loss debit. Petty expenses at branch, profit and loss account debit. Pilferage of goods, trading account credit. This is abnormal loss, trading account credit, as well as it is to be debited to profit and loss account. If it is not insured, if it is insured, and if anything is received from insurance company, that is to be deducted, and net loss is to be debited to profit and loss account. Closing stock, trading account credit. Debtors and petty cash not to be recorded in trading profit and loss account. It is required closing and opening balances of debtors and petty cash for finding out missing figures. In the books of head office, branch trading and profit and loss account for the year ended to opening stock, to goods sent to branch minus return, that is goods returned by branch to head office. Net figure, cash sales, credit sales minus return, pilferage of stock is added in closing stock, but you can write it separately also, closing stock and pilferage. Then you will get gross profit, which gets transferred to profit and loss account. Pilferage of stock 1000 is debited to profit and loss account. Credit to trading account, debit to profit and loss account. Uninsured, entire amount is to be debited to profit and loss account. Bad debts, discount allowed, rates and taxes, salaries and wages, petty expenses. Balancing figure is net profit of branch, which is to be transferred to general profit and loss account. Now we'll go to illustration second. X Limited has its head office in Delhi and branch in Mumbai. Head office supplied goods to its branch at cost plus 33 and 1/3%. Cost plus 33 and 1/3%. Therefore, loading is 25% of invoice price, that is 1/4 of invoice price. We have already seen calculations. Remember it as a rule. 1/4 of invoice price is loading. From particulars given below, prepare branch trading account in the books of head office. You have been asked to prepare only branch trading account and not profit and loss account. Opening stock, it is at invoice price, so it is to be recorded at cost. Goods sent to branch, return to head office, goods sent to branch minus return to head office, net figure will be at invoice price. Remove loading, it is to be recorded at cost. cash sales and credit sales. Discount allowed to customers, it is to be debited to profit and loss account, but you have been asked to prepare only trading account. This goes to profit and loss account. Closing stock is also at invoice price. You are supposed to record it at cost price. It is estimated that 2% of goods received are lost through natural wastage. This is normal loss, not to be recorded in trading profit and loss account. Now we'll see the solution. In the books of head office, trading account for the year ended, to opening stock minus loading. Loading is 1/4 of invoice price. 1/4 of 40,000 is 10,000. 30,000 is cost price of opening stock. To goods sent to branch minus goods returned by branch to head office. 2,40,000 loading 1/4 of 2,40,000. 60,000 is to be deducted. 1,80,000 is cost price. Sales, cash as well as credit sales. Closing stock 60,000. 1/4 loading is to be deducted. So 45,000 is cost price of closing stock. This is the gross profit 2,35,000. Discount allowed to customer will appear in branch profit and loss account. Loss through natural wastage is a normal loss, and as such the same should be charged against branch gross profit, so no adjustment is required. Now we'll go to third illustration. Y Limited, with its head office in Delhi, invoiced goods to its branch at Patna at 20% less than catalog price. Invoice price is 20% less than catalog price, which is cost plus 50%. Catalog price is cost plus 50%. That is, if cost is 100, catalog price is 150 and invoice price is 20% less than 150. With instructions that cash sales were to be made at invoice price and credit sales at catalog price, less discount at 15% on prompt payment. Cash sales at invoice price and credit sales at catalog price. This is very important. From the following particulars, prepare branch trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 13 in head office books, so as to show the actual profit and loss for the branch for the year. Stock as on 1/4/12 at invoice price 12,000. Stock is given at invoice price. Debtors on 1/4/12, opening debtors at invoice price. Goods received from head office at invoice price, cash sales. Credit sales, cash sales at invoice price, credit sales at catalog price. Cash received from debtors, discount allowed to debtors. It is to be debited to profit and loss. Expenses to be debited to profit and loss. Remittance to head office. Closing debtors, closing cash in hand, closing stock at invoice price, it is to be recorded at cost price. Cash sales and credit sales are to be credited to trading account. Goods received from head office, it is to be debited to trading account but at cost. Opening stock and closing stock to be recorded at cost. It was further reported that part of stock at the branch was lost by fire, not covered by insurance, during the year whose value is to be ascertained. Some part of stock is lost by fire at the branch. You are supposed to find out this amount of this, which is not covered by insurance. This is abnormal loss. It is to be credited to, that is cost price of it is to be credited to trading account, and same is to be debited to profit and loss account because it is not covered by insurance. This is the first finding you are supposed to do. Show it in the working note. Provision should be made for discount to be allowed to debtors as on 31st March 13. You are supposed to calculate provision for discount on debtors. This is the second finding as on 31st March 13 on the basis of years of trend of prompt payment. I will show you the working notes. Cost price is 100. Catalog price is cost plus 50%, that is 150. 100 plus 50 is 150. Invoice price is catalog price minus 20%, 150 minus 20% of 150 is 30, 120. Cost price is 100, catalog price is 150 and invoice price is 120. When branch account is prepared at invoice price, then it should match. Debit should be equal to credit. If it does not match, then the difference is either shortage or surplus. Why this note is given? Because it is given in the question that some goods they have lost by fire at branch. You are supposed to find out its value. So we'll prepare branch stock account at invoice price and balancing figure will be loss by fire, that is shortage. Opening stock 12,000 at invoice price. This is branch stock account at invoice price to opening stock 12,000 at invoice price to goods sent to branch 1,32,000 at invoice price. By cash sales at invoice price. Credit sales are at catalog price, will convert it to invoice price. We are writing everything at invoice price. So credit sales are 1 lakh, it is at catalog price which is 150. So 1 lakh divided by 150 multiplied by 120, we are converting these credit sales from catalog price to invoice price. So invoice price of credit sales are 80,000. Closing stock at invoice price is 15,000. So 3,000 is balancing figure, which is shortage loss by fire. 3,000 is invoice price. This account is at invoice price. The cost price of shortage is 2,500. 3,000 divided by 120 into 100. Why? Because if 120 is invoice price, cost price is 100. Cost price of shortage is 2,500. Now second finding, you are supposed to find out provision for discount allowed on debtors. Debtors get 15% discount on prompt payment. That means if prompt payment is 100, then they will get 15 rupees as discount. Therefore, for 13,365 discount allowed to debtors, this is given in the question. Discount allowed to debtors is 13,365. Prompt payment is 89,100. If 100 is prompt payment, discount is 15. For 13,365 discount, what is the prompt payment? It is 89,100. 13,365 divided by 15 into 100. Calculation of percentage of prompt payment. Opening debtors are rupees 10,000. Credit sales are rupees 1 lakh. Total amount due from debtors is 1,10,000. Out of this total dues from debtors, 89,100 is prompt. Therefore, when 100 is balance due, then prompt payment is 81. How this is calculated? Opening balance is 10,000, credit sales are 1 lakh, total dues are 1,10,000. Total dues were 1,10,000 and prompt payment was 89,100. If balance due is 1,10,000, prompt payment is 89,100. If balance due is 100, prompt payment is 81. 89,100 into 100 divided by 1,10,000. 81%. Prompt payment is 81% of balance due. Provision for discount allowed to debtors. Closing balance of debtors is 11,000. 81% of 11,000 will be prompt. Just now we have found out the percentage of prompt payment. Therefore, 8,910 will be prompt, and on this they will get discount 15%. You are supposed to make provision for this. Provision of 15% of 8910, that is 1336.50, approximately 1337 provision is required on debtors. These two working notes are very important. Provision required on debtors is 1337 and loss by fire shortage is 3000, whose cost price is 2500. Now we'll see solution. Trading and profit and loss account. In the books of head office, branch trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 13. To opening stock at cost 12,000 divided by 120 into 100. To goods sent to branch at cost 1,32,000 divided by 120 into 100. By cash sales and credit sales. By closing stock at cost 15,000 divided by 120 into 100. Then loss by fire, stock destroyed by fire, cost 2500. I have shown you in first working note. Goods lost by fire is 3000, whose cost is 2500. Gross profit is 41,000, which gets transferred to profit and loss account. Branch expenses 6,000, discount allowed 13,365. This is given in the question. Destroyed by fire 2500, same figure. Trading account credit, profit and loss account debit, because it is not covered by insurance. Provision for discount, this is the second working note. Very important working note which we have seen. Provision for discount on debtors. Net profit of branch is to be transferred to general profit and loss account 17,798. Thank you.